Hi everyone and welcome back to the Brick Pods. If you haven't already, do please consider subscribing to our channel, and especially if you're a fan of the Winter Village, check out our Winter Village playlist that we've got going at the moment. This is part 4 and we will be reviewing both the bakery and the toy shop. I figured these two went quite well together as they're both sort of selling things, so I thought we'd do these together. Both, the toy shop was actually the first Winter Village set that they made, and then they re-released it. So it was 10199. That's the one that we've actually got here, and then it was re-released, I think, about 3 years after it was retired, as 10249. But exactly the same set, only £20 more expensive. The bakery was the second one they made. That was back in 2010, and that's 10216. This one cost me the most. This one was a slightly better deal. If you're looking to get these now, you're going to struggle to find them anywhere near the Lego RRP. But hopefully this review will help you decide whether that extra spend is worth it. So I think we'll start off with the toy shop and save the bakery for dessert. Right, so again, here's the toy shop in full glory. So all the pieces with it. And actually, I haven't had this set all in one place for a long time. We tend to put all these little mini bits just around our Winter Village, so it's hard to tell what bits come with what set. And so looking at it, actually this was quite a good set. There's a lot in it, and a lot of trees. The trees are actually quite expensive to replace, so I'm impressed that there was 1, 2, 3, 4 of the little trees, and obviously the big tree, but that's not the kind of tree I mean. So yeah, there's a lot going on. You've got carol singers, you've got a Christmas tree, the mandatory Winter Village bench with each set. Not too many sort of toys, although actually no, there are, because obviously it's the toy shop, but not underneath the tree right now. But in the toy shop itself, there's a couple more builds. So maybe we'll start off with the Christmas tree, I think. Get it out of the way because it's quite bulky. So I really like this Christmas tree, but at the same time I also don't like it. So I think it's a good build. I think the shape is good. I like how the plates are all sort of on top of each other to give that shaping. I think the thing that upsets me is that there's no real baubles on it. So you've got a couple of lights, and I guess that's probably because this is meant to be like an outdoor Christmas tree. So you don't tend to get many decorations on those outdoor Christmas trees. It's all about the lights, isn't it? So you've got one sort of string of lights on this. And I like the base of the build as well. I think that's quite nicely done. And a good star as well. But I think it could do with more on these. And obviously you could modify that to do that yourself. We obviously never have. The only thing we've added is dust, it would seem. But yeah, it's a decent tree. And the fact that it then comes with the little ladder so that you can help dress the tree, and it's a good scene creator, I kind of feel. So on our ladder we've got the little lady here. She's got actually a space jacket. There's the Lego space logo on it. Quite a severe fringe going on. But nice festive colours, I guess, even if it's not really a festive top. So she's obviously putting the lights on the tree. So underneath the tree, we do have some really good builds. So we've got a Jack-in-a-Box. I think this one's really good. I love the colours. I love the use of the minifigure head to create the Jack. Yeah, a really obvious toy, but really well made. So I like that one. You've also got a little teddy bear. Oh, and he's missing some bits actually. Where have I put his bits? he's meant to have some legs. I appear to have lost his legs. So I'll show you. That's how he's meant to look. Like I say, we've had this all built up all together, and trying to piece it all back together to the individual sets has taken us about a month to do, just in amongst our extra stuff that we have to do, you know, parenting. So yeah, he's just missing a couple of legs, so I'll find those. Could be that they're broken, actually. Some of these older sets, when we rebuild them, we do find quite a few broken pieces, normally the sort of clippy pieces. So another present there, and it's got a little letter piece on the top, so card and present, I guess. I like the mini build of the snowman, especially the fact that this minifigure here has got his nose, although you can't actually attach his nose, but you just need to imagine. You've got little levers for stick arms. I think it's quite nice. We've had him actually on our Lego train going round instead. I don't know, I think my daughter actually put him on there. So when we were trying to put all the sets back together, Ian was wondering where the snowman had gone from the train. And I said, I don't think it's part of the train. So this guy, he's got sort of an old face, dungarees, carrot in his hand. And then you've got this other minifigure who's quite clearly mid snowball fight. I don't think he's doing very well. He looks like he's a bit scared, actually. Whereas if we turn his face round, this is more the face, I think. This is if he's winning. Look, he's more cheeky there. But he's quite a sweet little kid. You've got the two carol singers. I really like these, and these really make a good Christmassy scene. Good singing faces as well. You can see those. It's open-mouthed and mid-song. A nice little book builds as well. She's got a nice cloak to keep her warm. He's got a scarf. He's actually got underneath a pilot's jacket. You can see the pilot sign there. So some interesting reuse of parts. So here's the bench, again with another tree. And so these have got quite big bulbs on. But I like that, and there's quite a few with the sort of similar use of these pieces. The lamppost itself is all different, but quite a lot with the bulbs, the round bulbs, which is good. Just a basic bench really, and it comes with a small cat to pop on the bench, and then there's a pile of snow down there. We've got two skiers in this set as well. So this guy's got some yellow poles and an interesting sort of vest type thing, or maybe it's a gilet. Always wanted to say gilet. He's lost a ski. This one's lost a pole. I'm quite sad about this actually, because obviously you can see they're trans purple poles, and I know one of my kids had that and was running around the house with it a couple of Christmases ago. I think it went down a hole in the floorboards, so I need to replace that. But yeah, pretty decent. She's got some good purple legs as well. So the main build itself, it's got a nice awning. I always like it when shops have awnings. The red bits are longer than the white bits, so I find that a little bit of a weird bit. So they could have just put the 1x1s on there as well to make it match. I don't know why they've not done that. Big display windows for those toys on stands at the back. And nice sort of archy bit there. Lots of snow on the top. So not like the fire station. It's all snowy on the top. Good slants. You got a side window, but there's nothing on view in the side window. You've got this sign, but there's no sticker to say it's a toy shop. And in fact, this pole isn't right. We've lost the pole that goes with that. It's meant to be a grey one. But I think actually it looks fine with that. But I think if you could find a toy shop sticker, that would make that better. At the back, you've got a random hidden frog up there. I'm not sure why there's a hidden frog. Can you see that frog? I guess that's just a bit of decoration. Little till. So it's a little toy train build, and this is a robot. I've left his leg behind, but he's got quite a cool backpack, or jetpack, I guess, maybe. They're all quite fiddly to get together. You'll see on the bakery, again, that's quite fiddly. We've got a little seat up here with a workbench. And that's what I mean by they break. See that? So that is the downside of these. But if Lego have the part, they'll replace that. So I've just got a whole bag of these to replace them. I was meant to do that before I did the videos, but I forgot. And then another build up here on the workbench. I think that's maybe a race car that they're building. And then the obligatory light brick is at the back. It's quite an odd one to push. Oh, maybe running out of juice. So that's so you can, I guess, light up the workbench. Oh no, I'm quite sad that that's not staying. Oh, there we go. Just running out of battery, I think. Good chimney details. I think we may have lost a bit there. I'll have to look for that bit. But yeah, with all the extra tiles to give it some texture. Nice, attractive build, I'd say. And so many accessories that it comes with. All pretty decent. And also the fact that they re-released this set. You've obviously got two sets to be trying to go after on eBay or Bricklink, wherever you're looking, to try and pick this up. Right, let's check out the bakery. Okay, so here's the bakery. Again, this is a decent build. So quite a lot of sort of peripheral builds as well. So we'll start with maybe the ice rink. So this is quite a nice centrepiece, I feel. We have this sort of in the middle of our winter village. Not a very big ice rink. I'm not really sure how much skating you could get done on it. And it's no surprise that this guy here has fallen into a pile of snow because there's just nowhere for him to go. But this is one of my favourite details, I think, on this set. It's really funny. So I like that. You've got a photographer minifigure here as well. Taking pictures of people as they go around. And then sort of a female as well. She seems to be doing some decent ice skating. Very different ice skates to the ones that you found in the Winter Village fire station. These are much easier to sort of put them on. Those are the ones that they kind of have to balance a bit more. Some nice flagpoles and some lights going across, but I think it needs to be a bit bigger if you're going to do proper skating. And then a little owl as well there. But a nice scene already sort of set up for you. It also comes with a horse and cart that seem to be sort of delivering Christmas trees. So, nice old style cart, big wheels. Standard Lego horse, really. And again, it comes with quite a few of these trees. The boy is feeding an apple to the horse, and I really like his hood piece. I think that's quite sweet. I'm not entirely sure that I've got the right face on that one. This is, again, trying to recreate our winter village back, like put it back into sets was a nightmare. But that might be the right face, I'm not sure. I'll double check. I don't know if you look. I can't actually see a tongue on that, so. But he's still quite a sweet minifigure. I'm going to leave him as is. You've got this little tree stand. It's 100 for a small tree and 200 for a big tree. And so I think that's probably why there's so many trees in this set. So you can kind of create your own forest for them. And in fact, we had it at one point where literally all of our trees were by this stand, ready to be cut down. A little guy that comes with it. He's got his mug of tea to keep him warm, I guess. And then got a female nicely dressed up for Christmas. She's got my hair, it would seem. And she looks like she's got like a box of chocolates maybe that she's just bought from the bakery, or well, probably not chocolates actually, a box of baked goods to take to someone as a present. The other minifigure that you get with this is obviously the baker, and he's got a tray of cakes as well. Pretty decent. So then the main build, I think it's quite in keeping with the style set by the toy shop. So obviously this was the second build that they made. I like the staggered roofs. I think it gives a good amount of detail. The door, oh sorry, destroying it. The door is quite a nice one, and I think they use the same door on the Santa's workshop actually. I guess come back in a couple of weeks to find out. A bit of an odd style to the lamppost here. I don't really like how it looks. I think it's a bit too chunky. I don't know. It's a bit of a weird one for me. But I do like the fact that this has actually got a decent sign on it. Like a little pretzel there. So you do know this is a bakery, unlike the toy shop that had just the plain white flag. This is better. Got some light decoration on the houses. Make it a bit more festive. Now, I knew I was going to do that. I've tipped it and half the stuff at the back has fallen out. And that is the one downside of this set, is that there's a lot of stuff in the bakery, but not all of it is secured. So I'll show you through the window first. And let's see if I can get a light on there for you. Oh no. Oh, just destroying it. There's my light brick. No longer attached. And I don't think it's working so well. So I can't light it up too much. But that is meant to light up the window for you. So in there we got a couple of, we got a croissant, some cakes. Let's see if we can get some decent light. There we go. A couple of ice cream pieces on top of things. Maybe that's a cream horn or something. But quite a lot of detail on the baked goods there, so maybe get a better look on the inside. And that's a tilted sort of display, so it does show quite nicely from the window. You've got your baker's oven here, and that then has the paddle as well to sort of poke in to get the bread. That clips onto the side here. Doesn't want to stay anymore, because again those clips just don't last, which is a shame. So this is where the stuff fell out from. So it's just under the till counter. There was some maybe pastries. They kind of slot in. Maybe a cream slice or something. I don't know what it is, but I would probably eat it. So they slot in, and then as soon as you tilt the building, it falls. Got a little storage room up here. Maybe that's full of flour or something. And I think you can't quite see, but through there is, let's see if I can show you them. Do you see those things sticking out? Those are the baguettes. Oh, you can see them better here, look, through the window. There's a couple of baguettes in there as well. So they do bread, not just sweet things. So yeah, the light brick is meant to be at the top to light up this window. I have to reattach that. But I liked building this because of all those little bits of bakery items. I like building small details. I really like the quickie mart for the very same reason, because there's so many small details. So this was my favourite part. And I think it's quite a sweet little build, sort of the checkered doormat and things. And it fits quite nicely in the corner of our winter village. So I'm glad I picked this one up. So that's the bakery and the toy shop. I can't work out which one I like best, actually. I know I was most excited that I'd found this one, and then really angry that I'd spent money when they were going to re-release it. So I think, although this is a good set, I'm upset with it because of that. Whereas I've got nothing bad to say about the bakery. It's full of delicious goodies. It's a nice building. So I think probably the bakery is my winner, although it doesn't have this awning. Oh, it's tricky. I don't know how to pick. I think they're both really good additions to the Winter Village. They both bring some really good extra details as well, with the big Christmas tree and the ice rink. So it's a toughie to work out which one. If I had to choose one, I'd pick. Hopefully you've seen enough details now to work out which one you would pick. Let me know in the comments below. And if you are going to try and look for them, good luck finding them for a decent price. I really do hope that you pick them up without spending the earth, because the Winter Village is such a lovely thing to have out at Christmas. And I think not everyone was lucky enough to notice it was available to buy right from the start. So make sure you come back next week. We'll be reviewing the Winter Village station and the Winter Village train next week. So don't miss that. And if you're interested in any of the other sets in the Winter Village range, we've got quite a few videos already, but stick around for the rest of the month and you'll get to see all of them. Apart from that silly post office that I still can't get hold of. Right. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you later.